This weekend will be cold, wet, and windy in parts of the country as a strong cold front moves across the country, with the Weather Service issuing 5 weather warnings for this Saturday, including a yellow level 4 warning for damaging winds between Saldanna Bay and Plettenberg Bay, a yellow level 2 warning between Plettenberg Bay and East London, and then a yellow level 2 warning for damaging winds over parts of the Cape provinces. The Weather Service also issued warnings for damaging waves between Table Bay and Plettenberg Bay, with a yellow level 4 warning in place on Saturday, a yellow level 2 warning between Plettenberg Bay and Gqeberha. So here's your weekend's forecast. Overnight into Saturday morning, we have this strong cold front arriving in the southwestern Cape, with ice-cold air spreading behind this cold front over the southwestern Cape on Saturday and by Sunday over the central regions of the country. Now, from early on Saturday morning, we are expecting rainy conditions over the southwestern Cape, with most of the rain falling here over the mountainous regions in the western Cape. Bergwind conditions quickly warming up the eastern coastline and KwaZulu-Natal ahead of this cold front. We can see widespread rain possible over the Cederberg and Boland Mountains in the Western Cape, scattered showers and rainy conditions expected for the surrounding regions, with even a few thunderstorms likely in this region. Light showers for the western coast as well as parts of the Northern Cape, and then late into Saturday evening we are expecting drizzle to spread along the southern coastline. On Sunday morning, foggy conditions expected to move in along the western coast, with a few foggy patches in the bushveld. Some light showers still possible along the southern coastline, but clearing into the evening. And then into the evening, we also have an onshore flow of air behind that cold front, bringing some light drizzle to the eastern escarpment in Mpumalanga and Limpopo, as we can see in the light blue color, and then drizzle possible in parts of KwaZulu-Natal as well. Morning showers, as mentioned, mostly over the mountainous regions in the Western Cape as well as the southern coastline and adjacent interior, with only a few drops of rain possible for the surrounding regions. But then on Monday morning, a freezing cold morning expected over the interior of the country behind that cold front, with minimum temperatures dropping to 0 degrees Celsius. Frost is likely in parts of the Karoo, the Free State and the Eastern Cape, so please take care of your vulnerable plants, crops and animals. Into the afternoon, a mostly dry Monday expected, with only a few drops of rain still possible there around the escarpment in Limpopo. Now, the biggest danger associated with this cold front will definitely be the strong winds, and on Friday evening we can already see winds picking up along the southwestern Cape and blowing strong. On Saturday we are expecting near gale force winds to blow over the southwestern and southern coastline, with strong northwesterly winds expected over the western interior, fresh northwesterly winds over the central parts as well as the Highveld, and a fresh northerly wind expected over the northern coast of KwaZulu-Natal, but gusting winds of up to 90 km per hour expected here over parts of the Cape provinces as well as along the southern coastline, where we have those warnings in place for damaging winds and waves, so please be careful. Into the evening, the westerly to southwesterly winds spreading along the southern and eastern coastline behind that cold front, but winds calming down a bit over the western regions of the country. On Sunday, we can see the westerly to southwesterly winds blowing strong behind that cold front along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal, fresh southerly winds now blowing in the Lowveld, and strong southerly winds expected over the southern coast of our neighboring country, Namibia. Taking a look at your temperatures for Saturday morning, a cold morning expected around Sutherland as well as the central interior, with minimum temperatures dropping below 10 degrees Celsius. Into the afternoon, we can see that steep drop in temperature over the southwestern Cape, with maximum temperatures staying below 10 degrees Celsius around Sutherland as well as the mountainous regions in the Western Cape. A warm to hot afternoon along the eastern coastline due to that Bergwind conditions, with 30 the afternoon in Durban. A hot weekend in store in the Lowveld, and comfortable conditions in and around Gauteng, with 24 the afternoon in Pretoria. On Sunday morning, cold conditions expected over the western and central interior behind that cold front. Minimum temperatures around 5 degrees Celsius over the high-lying regions in parts of the Northern Cape, the Eastern Cape and the Free State, but a comfortable morning expected along the eastern coastline. By Sunday afternoon, we can see much cooler conditions spreading over the central part of the country. Maximum temperatures only around 15 degrees Celsius expected over the high-lying regions in the Cape provinces and the Free State. A much cooler afternoon expected in KwaZulu-Natal, but remaining hot in the Lowveld, and cooler conditions now also moving in over the southern regions of Gauteng, with 20 the afternoon in Johannesburg. Then on Monday morning, a freezing cold morning as mentioned, with frost possible in parts of the Karoo, the Eastern Cape and the Free State. Minimum temperatures around 0 degrees Celsius in this region. Into the afternoon, we are seeing much cooler conditions moving in over the eastern regions of the country, with temperatures now in the mid-20s in the Lowveld. Cooler conditions now also expected in Gauteng and remaining quite cool over the central interior, with only 18 in the afternoon in Bloemfontein, but temperatures slowly but surely recovering here in the southwest. Well, that's all from me. Stay safe this weekend, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.